Okay. Uh, so back again, guys. To talk about a little something that I wanted to kind of speculate on. I wanted to give my speculations on the Wonder Woman movie. What is the theme? Uh, where is it going to take place? And just some theories that I have that could be wrong, could be right. We don't know. But as always, how are you guys doing? As always, I forgot to mention that. How are you guys doing? But we will see this woman right here on the big screen next year, her debut uh, in the Superman v Batman Dawn of Justice movie. And like I said, I'm giving all the benefit of the doubt. I'm gonna see what Miss Goodall she does with Wonder Woman. Instead of just stills, I need to see her in motion, how she will act, and the chemistry will she have with Superman and Batman. But it's good to know that she's also getting a movie as well. And as always, it's about damn time because you know, a Wonder Woman movie should have been it already come out. Come on, let's be straight up. Let's be honest. She is by far just as popular as Superman and Batman. They're not called the Trinity of DC for nothing. She is what I like to call the godmother of all superheroines. If it wasn't for her, you know, the other heroines today wouldn't be as popular. So it's a lot thanks to her. Not saying that if she wasn't around, that maybe the superheroines wouldn't be no, but you do owe a lot to her. But we won't get to see her movie until 2017, I believe. Uh, so with that being said, I have some speculations of the Wonder Woman movie, and I'm just gonna give my thoughts on it. So first of all, the fact that they've already announced that Chris Pine, who will be playing Steve Trevor, excuse me. All right, so we all know Steve Trevor is a big, has a big role and a big part of the world of Wonder Woman. Every superheroine or superhero mostly has a supporting cast, and Steve Trevor is one of them, and he's a major one. But the fact is, it's also a point of where is this Wonder Woman movie going to take place in terms of time, as well as will it be an origin story and things like that. Now, my speculation on an origin story is yes. Does a Wonder Woman movie need an origin? Yes. Somewhat yes. Even though they're going mostly with the New 52 origin of Wonder Woman instead of the original origin that she was made of clay and things like that, and she was blessed by the gods and by her mother Hippolyta. But they're going with the fact that she's a demigod. She's a demigoddess. She'll be the daughter of Zeus, and so I don't really mind that too much. It gives her a little bit of a okay, why how she's this powerful, and I really would have preferred the real origin and still keep the mysticism of her, but that's fine. So I do feel that it is going to be origin because if you were to go up to an average audience member and show them a picture of her, they'll know who she is. They're like, oh, that's Wonder Woman. But ask them what her origin is, they won't know. They wouldn't know. So there are certain heroes that need the origins that give them, okay, now we understand where this character comes from. But characters like Superman, Batman, Spider-Man, those origins are embedded in our heads that their origin does not need to be showcased on the screen anymore. Even though, yes, we're going to get the origin once again in Superman v Batman, but I think that's just a flashback of showing Batman telling Superman why he is like this. So okay, but I also that's my speculation on the origin. I think yes, it needs an origin. They're gonna do the New 52 origin, but where's the setting gonna be? Like the time, place. My speculation is that the Wonder Woman movie will be an origin movie, but it will be a period piece origin movie. I feel that it's going to be someplace, it's going to showcase different eras of Diana's past. Being that she's a demigod, so meaning that she probably ages slower than everybody, but she's been around a long time. And my opinion on that is the fact that I feel that we're going to maybe see a little bit of her in the ancient Greek era, ancient Greece, but then the majority of it will probably be during, this is just me speculating, during World War II. I feel that Steve Trevor is going to be a World War II pilot that crash lands on Paradise Island, aka Themyscira, and meets the Amazons, meets Queen Hippolyta, meets her daughter, and is A, point B, you know where it goes from there. She gets more intrigued by man's world, and she goes with Steve off to man's world, to the modern era, as they call man's world. Um, I also, so that's my opinion on that. I think it's going to be a period piece, similar to the first Captain America movie, where it took place in the 40s. I feel that Wonder Woman, this is going to take place somewhere in that era of showcasing Diana, Princess Diana, or Diana Prince, however you want to call her, is grown now. She's adult now, but she'll meet Steve Trevor. I could be wrong. This is just me speculating. But the other speculation I have is the fact that we won't see Themyscira or any of the other famous Amazons until her movie, and including Queen Hippolyta. That's just me speculating, and that would be something cool too. That we don't get to see Queen Hippolyta, her mother, and many of the other Amazons like Artemis and all them until her movie. It would give us a little bit more like, oh, okay, now we get to see, Queen Hippolyta, who she's going to be played by. And personally, if it was me playing Queen Hippolyta, there's only one woman. Well, there was two, but now I think it would only be quite fitting for her to play the Queen of the Amazon, and that's Miss Linda Carter. I think Miss Linda Carter, who played Wonder Woman back in the 70s, I feel would make perfect sense for her to play Queen Hippolyta, Wonder Woman's mother. Uh, I would have said Lucy Lawless, but now I've been really leaning towards Linda Carter as Queen Hippolyta. That's just me. Uh, but that's how I feel about that. I speculate on that. Now, in terms of villain of the movie, when you think about Wonder Woman, she has a very different rogues gallery, but not as deep as someone like Batman and Flash and Spider-Man and people like that. But there are a lot of them that you remember. Now, when she first came out back in the 40s, she had a lot of Nazi villains, you know. So here's my speculation of why it would be only fitting for the this to be the villain of the movie. Um, Now, my speculation is that it'll be taking place during World War II, probably one of the last and greatest wars in our history that meant something, in a sense. Uh, so, personally, I'm thinking that the villain will be none other than Ares. It will be Ares, the god of war, for this, and it would make sense if it is Ares. Let's face it, you portray different versions. We've seen different versions of Ares, and they've always been different. Some have been just the god of war, but then he always has a motive of why he does things. So what if there is a motive for why he is joined up? with the Nazis or something like that. I'm just speculating. Uh, Now, why didn't I pick someone like uh, Cheetah or somebody like that, or Cheetah, Giganta, or of course the big one, Cersei's? Because I would save Cersei's, definitely save her, big time, no doubt about it. And as for Giganta, I'm not sure if they're really ready to go with a very gigantic woman. And as for Cheetah, I would really want to go into the mysticism of her. Like, I would take not the classic Cheetah, Priscilla, Dr. Priscilla Penson, I believe that was her name. I would rather go. I'd rather go with the latest Cheetah, which her powers and why she is the humanoid Catwoman more through mysticism and things like that. And that's the other thing I speculate is that the Wonder Woman movie will have a lot of mysticism and a lot of supernatural feel to it, which I would love. Uh, but definitely, those are some speculations I have for the Wonder Woman movie. I feel that it's going to be a period piece origin movie where we're going to see different time periods of Diana growing up, but she'll be like a full grown woman probably during the 40s or so, and just that's just me. Um, I believe Steve Trevor will be a World War II pilot that crash lands on Themyscira. Um, I could be wrong. I feel that Ares will be the first villain, but they'll paint him differently. Like maybe he, maybe the fact that maybe he's losing his power because it's now a modern time and nobody is worshiping the gods anymore. So worship them, they lose their power. So what if he bargains with a certain pickle puss Nazi that we all hate? Um, and I also feel that we won't see the rest of the Amazons as well as the other famous Amazons like Artemis, and won't see their mascara, and we won't see Queen Hippolyta till till the solo movie for Wonder Woman, the standalone movie. I think that's the best. That's my speculations of where they will go with Diana. But still, of course, it'll be Gal Gadot playing the character again, or and once again, I know we all have our kind of our, we're a little bit iffy. Some of us are very iffy on her playing Wonder Woman. I've heard a lot of, she wasn't big enough. She's still not big enough after the training she went through. But listen, Wonder Woman was never extremely muscular, like a bodybuilder. She's like this picture right here. You see, is very much what Wonder Woman is. She's toned, but not overly aggressively muscular. And yeah, and yeah, it's my cousin, guys. But yeah, she's never been that muscular like the Hulk or somebody like that. No, she's never been that muscular. Or Superman. No, she's always been like I've always pictured Wonder Woman. If in real life, if she was real, I picture her to be something like a fitness model. Like she's very trimmed and cut, but nothing very muscular toned. Okay, a little similar to Ronda Rousey, and I've always said, yeah, Ronda could play Artemis. She could play Ronda could play Artemis. There's a couple of characters I could see Ronda Rousey playing. But yeah, other than that, guys, that's my speculation of the Wonder Woman movie. I could be wrong. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. But these are just speculations. These are just ideas that are swirling around my head and making me wonder, okay, how are they going to do her solo movie? And that's how I feel it's going to go. It'll be more of an origin story, but also it'll take place in a certain period, and I feel it'll take place during the 1940s. But I would love to hear you guys' opinions and your speculations as always. And as always, subscribe. Hit that subscribe button, guys. Follow me. I'm on Twitter. I'm on Tumblr. I'm on Facebook. Uh, I'm a triple threat. You can even find me on Comic Vine. You can find me on moviepilot.com. But other than that, just give your opinion, give me your thoughts. You know me, guys. I love hearing you guys' input. And other than that, you guys take care. I will see you guys next time. And I'm out. Take care. Share it too. Yeah, share it. Share it a bit.